Hi guys, Cynthia here, and today, we're doing some cleanup. I had to clean this evergreen garden. It was looking kind of a mess. Leaves were compacted, the alliums were spent, and I actually went out to the way back of the garden and dug out the alliums that I told you I was going to in the last video, and I'm really happy I got this done.
Hey guys, I'm really actually happy with this turnout. I think I got 16. Now I know it's like silly to move them, but these are probably my favorite alliums. Like, just look at how stunning they are. And so I want to put them where I can see them. I'm really not sure. Honestly, I don't know where I'm gonna put them. I just know when I saw them back there, I said these are not the alliums for the tree line. Like, absolutely not. So we're just gonna walk around and find places for them. And in fact, I might put some right in front of the house, you know, the new under the tree garden, which is not ready. So I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna put like 8 in there, and then the rest I'm gonna throw in the front. I think that's the plan. We're just gonna speed through this. I got a lot going on. You can see that I also have my winter sewing stuff, and I mentioned that I was gonna put a ton of foxgloves over there, and I am still. And I'm also gonna put some in the like the garden on this side that I showed you yesterday. But I am going to go ahead and dot some foxgloves in here, because wouldn't it be nice to never have to plant that? It's just, if it's just always like alliums and foxgloves, I think that would look really, really pretty. Plus, you can see that you can't see that she's in the shade, but she's kind of in the shade. She gets morning sun, but then deep afternoon shade, because the sun goes, in front of the house. So I think like these alliums and the foxgloves are probably going to be good candidates to have here. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to bloom this year, I don't think, because I think I got biennial ones, but next year they should bloom. And we'll see. And I will just keep on buying foxgloves and just throwing them here and throwing them there, because the seeds, you get like millions of seeds, and they're so easy to do. You can see here, like all of my foxgloves took. So we're gonna go ahead and speed this back up, because I find that I'm more productive when I'm not speaking. So we'll go ahead and do that. But like 16, you guys, I'm so happy with this. I did slice 2, but nothing that I think is gonna damage the bulb. And if so, whatever. We're gonna go ahead and throw some in here, and then I'm gonna throw some in the front of the house.
This was probably the easiest task I did all day, just digging these little holes. And I cannot wait to finish this front garden, guys. It looks a disaster. Do not judge me. It is what it is. It will be done soon, and I will bring you along with me to get this done. But it's not gonna be done yet.
Okay, so look at this. It's starting to look better. I know you guys still see leaves there, but they're really wet. And so I think I have to start once a week just getting the blower out here and quickly doing a once over, only because they're kind of like, it's just really wet. We had lots of rain not too long ago, actually 2 days ago. And so it was really hard for me to get a lot of things up. And what else? We're going to be removing these. I don't like those. And we are going to be getting, like, they make more more boxes like this, but they're a little bit longer. I think I'm gonna get 3 of them just to span here, and possibly I have boxwoods and stuff, like more of the sprinter boxwoods, and I can put just a line there just to kind of hide the ugly deck. We are gonna repaint it and refinish the top, but the sides are just gonna be repainted. What else? Let's see. Oh, I just want to quickly show you here. Super cleaned up. I do have to get in there. I haven't done it yet. I'm a little bit afraid, but I have to move the rocks from the trunk. So that's what I do with all of the plants that I have in the rock garden. I just once a year check it out, remove the rocks from the trunk, cut the paper back a little bit more, and that's it, really. And that's all you really have to do. It is a lot of upkeep. You could, if you wanted to, and this is probably what I'm going to do this year, is move a significant amount of the paper this year, just so that maybe next year I don't have to do that. I did go ahead and fertilize a while ago, and so everything's looking pretty good. And you can kind of see here, right in there, you see how it's like kind of dark. I do move the rocks pretty far out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just cut some of the paper back. But everything's looking pretty clean. I love it. I love it a lot, actually. I will have to, in the fall, go ahead and trim these boxwoods or limb up my hydrangea, which might actually be what I do, just so that it's just more up top, and just probably get rid of those there. You can see that these alliums are not going to look great this year, but next year they're going to be wonderful. I think I added 6 total. I really love these starbursts. I'm definitely going to get some Mount Everest and some more of these starbursts and just deck this out. I absolutely love it. There are some tiny little ones here, which, oh yeah, there's one more back there. You see like these little alliums, these bloom a little bit later in the season. Anyway, I do have to go ahead and clean all of this out, but I'm going to wear a mask and like gloves, like latex, like long gloves, because I know that things come in here and probably die and all the gross things. So we'll go ahead and just clean all that up before I plant in the foxgloves, but I'll be masked and everything else. I don't want to go in there too much with like, my face and stuff like that. But everything is looking pretty good. I am extremely happy. Yeah, I'm really happy about this, you guys. Look, it looks pretty good. I love when it's all cleaned up. I did go ahead and trim the boxwoods, which is why you can see they're kind of have these like little burnt tips, because I trimmed them and then it was really hot all of a sudden. So yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Okay guys, so last order of business, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest my garlic scapes. I am so happy. They look really great, and I just pull them up like that. You want to just make sure that you get them before they bloom. Now you can make pesto, like garlic scape pesto. What I like to do is I like to use it fresh. I put it in pasta sauce. You could freeze it, you could freeze dry it. There's so much that you could do with garlic scapes. And part of the reason why I like to grow garlic is for garlic scapes. Now, let's see. Oh, this is a big one. You just want to make sure if they're small. I'm looking to see, like this one's kind of small. I'm not going to, actually, do I grab it? Yeah, I'm going to grab it. It's kind of twisting and turning. Like this one's kind of small. I'm going to wait on that. This one here is kind of small. This one's kind of small, but anyone that is kind of like a decent size like this, I want to go ahead and grab. This is what makes me want to, like the taste of these garlic scapes is what makes me want to grow more and more garlic every single year, because they're so tasty. I just pull them right up. I'm just wondering, just checking to make sure I don't let any of them out here and bloom. I am gonna have to travel for work next week, and before that I will grab the rest. Oh, this one looks like it's like rotting. You see that? I'm gonna pull this. Oh yeah, this just looks nasty. You see how it's like almost like rotty looking? Yeah, I probably should have left it, but this feels really yucky and squishy. So we're gonna take the scape and we're gonna let this piece of garlic go. It's kind of sad, but that's okay. Yeah, we did have a lot of rain, and in fact we're gonna get some more rain, so it could have been just all of the rain that we've received. So there's a few more scapes. I'm gonna leave them in here for a little bit. I'll be back in a few days before I travel. But look at that, you guys. Oops, I dropped one. Look at how beautiful. These is gonna be so delicious. Okay, these are my cucumbers and stuff, and so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off. I'm concerned because I see that there's a walnut trying to grow here, and I know what's gonna happen the minute squirrel sniffs it out. They're gonna dig this up. I just have a sneaking suspicion. They just keep doing that, you guys. I don't know what to do about these squirrels. Am I allowed to put like the not bonide, I don't know, like the repellent that like gets rid of like squirrels and things? Let me know. But I'm gonna go ahead and actually place this cage back here, just not over the leaves, so that I can start to train the cucumber up. But I'll put it here so that the squirrel doesn't think that they can get up in here and dig. I'm feeling extremely productive today, guys. I cleaned that entire area with all the leaves. I'll never let that happen again. I always say that, and it will happen again. I just know myself too well. And what else did I do? Oh, we did this. We transplanted a ton of alliums, which is really great. It's starting to get extremely hot, so I'm gonna take a break. And then probably in the next video, I'll be wearing the same clothes because we're gonna come back out and we're gonna deal with my winter sowing because it's too bad. It's like really awful. I'm gonna go ahead and put some verbena just in the tree line between, not between my neighbor and I, but like past it, because I think it'd be really pretty there. And I wanted to also use the seeds up from last year, which is why I planted it to begin with. We'll go ahead and do the foxgloves in the 3 spots that I really want them in, which is around the lady, the side of the house, and between my neighbor and I. But I'll leave this video here, you guys. If you like the video, please go ahead and like it. It really helps me out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe because I'd love to have you. And remember, if you didn't get it done today, there's always tomorrow. Thanks for watching.